Hi and welcome back to Tiffany's Tiny Things. This is actually part 2 of my Beetlejuice videos. In the first video, if you haven't already seen it, the link for that will be in the description box down below. I made the display area kind of like a diorama for the doll to be standing in. And in this video, I will be making the actual Beetlejuice doll out of a rainbow high doll. As a special bonus for this episode, I am going to give away a free custom doll, specifically this little Red Riding Hood and Wolf doll. Subscribe, like this video and comment why you want this doll. And the winner will be picked at random if this video gets 30,000 views at the end of August of this year. The winner will be announced in one of my videos. If you want to see the rules again, they are in the description box down below. Enjoy this video and let's get started. Hi guys! For this customization, as I told you before, I am going to make Beetlejuice but in a girl version, and I have chosen to make her out of a rainbow high doll. So I went out and bought this doll because, as you see, she has the perfect shade of green in her hair. So at least I don't have to reroute her, I don't have to make a wig cap because I think the length is good. I think the color is perfect. Wow. Look at it's. I have never. Rainbow High uses a lot of products in the hairs, but this is really beyond. You can't brush this out. Wow. Do you hear that crunch? What do we have? Come on, arm. I got her because she was amongst the cheapest rainbow high dolls because, you know, I don't get her because of the clothes or anything. But I really like the bow. It really is the vibe we're after with this customization. So I think I will actually keep this bow and use it. Her hair is going to be a lot different. If you remember in the movie Beetlejuice, his hair is like all over the place. So we're kind of going for that feeling, but you know, more aesthetically pleasing or something. I really love her sneakers. I don't think they will fit with the outfit. I would really like them to, but we'll see. This is the older type, so she still haven't got any articulation in the head, and the legs are just like that. But for this custom, it's fine. Yeah, can just remove her clothes. Is this normal for these dolls? Because that's like really bad. It bothers me that you get this brand new doll. What if you buy this for your child or whatever and it looks like this? That's not fun. Yeah, I'm glad I got her cheap. I'm kind of outraged. No, but you know, a new doll shouldn't look like this. You saw me, I just opened the package and this is what we got. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's time to start up with the doll itself. As you see, the discoloration has not gone away, even though I had some acne cream on it for several days actually, so I guess I just have to live with the knowledge. I won't sell this doll anyway, so it's fine, but it hurts my heart. Yeah, just take this little... I mean, there's nothing wrong with the hair on these dolls. It's very thick and luscious and soft. I like it. I just don't understand why they put so much product in it. Very weird. Let's see. I need a poking device. As you see, her head softens very good. And then the eyes just pop out so easy. Only it were this easy to put them back in. Yeah. So I put the hair in some braids so it wouldn't be in the way when I'm cutting. Let's do some brain surgery that we can't take back. This is what we wanted. Don't know if I can actually cut these from the inside. Would go better if I could do an incision like this also, but I can't. I can't. Okay then. What about now? What about now? Get it. Okay, now for the test. Can I even put these back in from the back? Yeah, I suppose I can. I suppose I can. That wasn't so hard. I feel like, whoa. I have these ready to go. How these look. Sticky putty is really good if you want to keep something on your finger. Well, as you see, for these eyes, I would need to carve all the way around. Is it worth it? Does it look better with these eyes? Because if I'm gonna use the old eyes, I probably need that little border around, you know. Warm it up a little bit more. I cut you. If this doesn't work. Oh God. I've already made a display and everything. But overall, I think that looks good. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So I think I trimmed away as much as I can on this poor doll's inside. Yeah, I still haven't decided. I'm gonna do the resin eyes and see how they fit and look. There is kind of a gap and I can't really carve away anymore. It's, yeah. We have to see, and if those fail, I'll just redo her original eyes. There. We can at least take off her face paint, pure acetone. If you don't want to wash the face with water, I just use these cleaning wipes. And I just clean that face. Now let's wrap her up like a little burrito. Wrapped her up. Her hair, I like to put them in like a sock. I feel like the best way to hold a sock on the head is pins. Yeah, with the body I was a little bit creative and just took a vinyl glove. Look how cute she is. She has her legs in the fingers. I'm going to blush the body also, but I want to do the face and the body separately so that they don't stain each other. So now we just prep the face with a couple of layers of Mr. Super Clear. As you see, I have also left the back of the neck like this because if I blush the front of the face, I have to take the back because it would look weird. We'll prep the face with Mr. Super Clear and then get started with the blushing using some white pan pastel. So as you see, she's still pale, but it is not as pale as when I put the pastel on. The Mr. Super Clear really dampens the effect, but let's do one more layer. So, let's spray her again. So now that I've primed her face with some pastels, just sketch out the features with a gray pencil. I'm gonna attempt to do some kind of menacing looking eyebrows, and I follow House of Dolls on Instagram and they made really nice looking rainbow high dolls and saw some eyebrows. I am going to attempt to do something similar. I recommend you check them out on Instagram. Really nice customs there. So yeah, I'm gonna do the eyeshadow with some kind of pinkish purple that I don't have. So I'm gonna blend it. Let's start with the pink and then we'll just go darker and darker. As you see now, the MSC makes the pastel fade a little, so this is why you do 1,000 layers. I think I'll go up all the way to the eyebrow and I'll venture out with this color a bit. I'm gonna try to do the green in the face, kind of different shades because it's supposed to look like he's moldy or something. Try some different shades here. Still don't know the color of the lips. I don't want them to be white like in the movie. I'll probably do the whole face before I decide. I think I've decided to go with a really dark purple. Kind of have a lighter in the middle and just go darker out on the edges, so we'll see. I almost forgot. First, I want to make the bottom eyelashes. I almost forgot. Before the paint dries. Strangely, I'm more happy with the left side now, but it's good. Let's do some highlights. I don't want the highlights to be too white, you know, so I'm kind of watering it down now. I'm happy with that. It's kind of a new way of highlighting for me. I'm gonna seal that and yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with very light dab of purple pastels just so the white isn't so super white. Just one last seal and then the face is done. No, I will put on the eyelashes and gloss on the lips, but that will do when the body is done also. Sorry, I just need to a little bit more green just to highlight some places. Now we do the last seal. I prepped the body, I sanded it lightly with the sanding paper and a layer of Miss Super Clear, so yeah. I really don't like blushing a whole body because you have to like do all the different poses. It's not fun, I think. Well, using the actual tool that comes with the pan pastel actually works better than just a brush. Who would have known? Yeah, so now the body is done. It took a lot more layers to the body to get it as white as the face. I don't know, it's different kind of plastic, even though I sanded it before and everything. I finally gave up. No, I'm happy. As you see, I added some green for the rot or moss effect, or I don't know what. I think it turned out really nice. I focused on places you will actually see like the neck and the hands, perhaps the feet. I haven't decided on shoes yet. She's just gonna dry. Then we can continue with the outfit and glossing the lips and eyelashes and eyes and hair and, you know, the works. Okay, I'm gonna do an attempt at painting these resin eyes by hand. I've never done this before, but I've seen other artists do it and it turns out okay. So, you know, if it looks like crap, then we're screwed. No, I'll figure it out. I still have her original eyes, so I'm gonna save them for last if everything else fails, you know. Just so we're clear, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let that dry a bit and then I'll do some more thinking that I might... Should I put the glitter in before the pupils? I don't know. As it dripped down on the side. Yeah, so remember the eyes I did before? They didn't work out. I've seriously put like a couple of hours at least trying to get those eyes inside the head, where I cut the head open and I tried from the back, and it was so hard because when I used like sticky putty, it didn't stick to the inside of the head on the vinyl. It didn't stick. It just was a nightmare. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Don't do it. Turns out these eyes, they were too big, so they kind of just didn't work out. So that was a few hours of my life that I will never get back. In a pure frustration, I printed these eyes, made them in Procreate and printed them and put them in her regular eyes. And even these eyes were a nightmare to get in there because, you know, I cut away all the edges that would hold these eyes. So don't do that. Just cut the back and then you can slide the eyes in there. So now you know. Now I know. Fitted some eyelashes that I'm gonna glue on right now. So you will be here for this fantastic event. I really want to glue very carefully so I don't use too much glue. So I will use this little needle and just dip that in there and try to keep the eyelash still. These are just regular human eyelashes. Yeah, so this is kind of tedious. I will get back to you when it's done. Now I glued on the lashes. I know they are long, but I really like them this way. So I'm gonna keep them. Let's just put some gloss on the lips. Kinda creepy how the eyes follow you. Just let that dry before we do another layer. Then we can style her hair and put the clothes on. While I waited for the doll to dry, I decided for these shoes, but they are the wrong color, so I just took away the top layers with some pure acetone, and now we're gonna paint the rest of it black. I don't know if it's the theme of the doll that it's Beetlejuice, but it's like soon I will sacrifice this doll to Satan or something because there's always something going wrong. You can't tell now because you can't really tell if you don't know it, but I will know it in my heart. So I put on the eyelashes, you know, and then I thought that the eyes became a little bit cloudy, so I decided to put just one more layer of UV resin. My stupid face and I know that the eyelashes are really sensitive to heat, of course, so I was really careful with the lighter, you know, because if I wouldn't have used a lighter, there would be bubbles. So, but of course, on this eye, I managed to burn some lashes, so I had to cut those off because, you know, they melted. Why does this keep happening to this doll? I mean, it must be because it's Beetlejuice, right? He's just like chaos it's okay now. Forget about it. We'll move on. I just want to show you her clothing, and as you have noticed so far, I haven't done any sewing. And that's intentional because I really didn't want to sew the outfit for Beetlejuice, girl Beetlejuice. So I asked my very talented mom, and she sewed this amazing outfit. We have the little striped pants, a little vest. It looks really blue on camera, but it's purple. And the little jacket. I didn't want it to be like exactly like the original, but with some flair to it. So there you go, a little tulle under the jacket. I think we should dress her up, and when she's fully dressed, I'm gonna style her hair later. So yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy that mom helped me with this because it would have taken me like a year. It's a bit too advanced. I can't do like jackets and pants and stuff. Just by chance I happened to have this tiny little leather belt, and I thought this fits perfectly. Just perfectly to this outfit. So I'm just gonna add that. I will probably add some little black ribbon here. Kind of a tie or, you know, something. I mean, how good doesn't that look? Right? Perfect. I am thinking of using this bow that she came with actually, because it fits the theme perfectly, doesn't it? So now these are dry, and I'm going to try and do the little studs and buckles with some silver pen. Seal them with some glossy Mod Podge. There you go. Just let them dry. While we wait for the shoes to dry, I decided that we can style her hair. Nice and hot now. So I decided to, instead of crimping the whole hair, I sat in front of the TV last night and just braided everything, and then I heated the braids with my hairdryer. And as you see, the ends won't be wavy, but we'll solve that with crimping just the ends. And I did that with this one, and I think it turned out really great. So I'm just gonna take out each braid and then crimp the end. And I think that looks really nice, and we'll just proceed with the rest of the hair. That's some puffy hair. Let's put in the bow before I comb it out, and I think I will cut some edges, just, you know, some stray hairs that's just annoying me, you know. There you have the bow. And gently combing out the hair. I'm not putting the face on the table because I don't want to mess up the eyelashes or something. The hair is so thick now, and it's very dry here, so it's super static. So now I'm gonna make her earrings, and I just quickly bent this aluminium wire into two doodly snaky shapes. Now I'm just gonna cover them with a thin layer of epoxy sculpt. This is a two-part epoxy, and you just take one part of each that's the same amount and mix them together. And it's a good thing to have gloves. And you just mix them together. What I understand is that it's when you mix the two parts together, that's when it's harmful to the skin. I have mixed it together without gloves, and I mean, I survived. Now I have gloves, and that's the best. So we just mix it until it's completely one color and not this. See, it's kind of marbled. You don't want that. You want it to be one color. I think that's good enough. We're not doing anything complicated, It's good to have some tools. Something like that. We'll just let them dry tomorrow when they are dry, because it takes about 24 hours, sometimes less. It depends on the thickness, and then I'll paint them. So now the white paint has dried on these little worms, and now we are just gonna apply some black stripes. Something like that. And then I just do the same with the other one. So let's just fix the part that I messed up in the beginning. You see, it's not a big deal, but still. When this paint is fully dry, I'm going to just cover them with some glossy Mod Podge or maybe some varnish. I think glossy varnish. And with that, she will be done. The girl Beetlejuice. We can take a look at the final beauty shots. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and push the bell button so you don't miss my next video. And if you really want to support my channel, you can become my Patreon. The link is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget about my giveaway doll. So if you want the doll, just comment why you want it and, like and subscribe and everything. Bye!